Hi, this is Ted.
And Sam.
And this is Natural 4, a Dungeons & Dragons podcast with four silly nerds having a good time.
This time, we talk about ourselves and our characters, and Yo, Zoe, and Ted will get their first quest. We're getting our bearings at this point when it comes to audio quality, so I hope you'll stick around with us till it's all worked out.
Hey guys, we say bad words on this.
Oh yeah. So actually, wait. What? Like, can we swear? Should we swear? Should we try and keep it down?
Look, I'm just gonna say that there's no way I can stop myself from swearing.
You can make up words.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'll make up curses like Tiamat's tits, which is one that I've used in my other campaigns.
That's a good one. I'm still really fond of what the flim flam of Bib Bam.
Bahamut's enormous balls.
You're still saying balls, though.
The jib jab.
Yeah, well, you know, that's what I'm saying, though. Like, it's not possible for me to not curse. So, like,
yeah, when Sam's trying not to, they still
you just have to make it like in-universe cursing. That's the secret.
If there is a child next to me, I can stop myself. But despite the fact that Yo looks like a child, I know that I'm not a child. So I will curse. And it's just
not wrong.
We can't stop it. So the rating is T for teen. Little introduction. We are four nerds who are going to be playing D&D together like many other podcasts. So we are Natural 4 or Nat 4.
You're welcome.
There was a lot of debate about that name.
We went through a lot of names. We have played together once before. We played with a few other people. Shout out to Romy and Shiloh and Hannah. We love you guys.
Woo!
I realize that I'm not a good enough DM to have such a big party, so I'm trying this with just 3 right now. And we'll see what happens in the future. The future is nebulous.
Future's now.
Listen, man, time is a flat circle. It's fine.
I played a different character in that campaign as well. I played the halfling paladin Molehill Mudbutton. And that did not fly for this session.
Really good name though.
Isn't it? Like, thank you for saying that. Thank you for proving my point. Okay, anyway.
So yeah,
as much as I don't want to acknowledge Ted having good ideas.
We played a little campaign together, and some of the things from that campaign will carry over, but not too many. We're gonna try to make this very, very new listener friendly because no one else has listened to the previous stuff. Also, I want my mom to be able to listen to this. She was
hi,
talking
Mom.
to me earlier. She said hi to all of you. Also,
hi, Mom. Hi, Sam's mom.
I'm gonna keep that in the cut.
Nice.
So like I want this to be clear enough for anyone who has no idea what we're doing to sort of jump in. So to that end, let's introduce ourselves. I'll go first, and then Yo because they're next to me, and then Zoe, and then Ted. So I'm Sam. I am the evil DM. I can be found on Twitter as user Inverts, INVERTS. I'll put that in like the video or link description, whatever. I'm gonna be playing all the NPCs. So, it is Yo's turn.
Hey, I'm Yo. Whatever pronouns you like. I guess they, them is good.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say mine.
I think the same goes for Sam.
It's true, yes.
Oh god, the cat!
That's okay.
Yo!
Part of the charm of Nat 4 is going to be cat noises. That's just,
it's gonna be a lot
we've
of cats.
accepted that.
It's just natural.
You're back.
Okay.
So I play the elf paladin Arnace.
So what kind of elf are they? Because there's a few different
They
options.
are a moon elf.
They are a moon elf.
They are a moon elf.
Yeah, dude.
Yes, that is a thing. If you're in the player's handbook, it is one of the variants of high elf. There's sun elf and moon elf. The moon elves can have a slightly blue or purple tint to their skin, which Arnace is shown having.
Yeah, Arnace got purple.
Arnace is a grape.
So,
anyway.
I got Arnace. Arnace, also, like me, does not give two shits about pronouns. I'll probably be using they, them, but I know Sam was planning on using masculine ones.
Well, I just accidentally slip sometimes. I'm trying to stick to they, them, because that's what you were using.
Yeah, I super don't care, whatever works. They also super don't care, whatever works. Yeah, I don't know, what else?
I mean, if that's all, like, they are a paladin of few words. They're a moon elf.
Yeah, that's
they're
words.
NB and it's NBD.
Yeah, that's it. All right,
Which I saw a child wearing that on a hoodie, and it was wonderful.
Oh, it's good because Arnace is short, so. You can hit me up on Twitter at yoyokai. That is YOYOKAIY.
Nice.
Nice.
All right.
I exist in other places, but I'm on Twitter most, I guess.
All right. Let's hear from Zoe.
Oh, I'm next in line.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Zoe. You can call me Zoe, like Sam does. I have a cat in my lap if you can hear him purring. Most preferred pronoun is, singular they, but she is also fine. I can accept it. But yeah, it's cool. It's whatever. I like long walks on the beach.
Sorry.
No, this is beautiful.
And I'm playing Aetsonis, the Tiefling Barbarian. And he goes by he, because he's a he.
And occasionally by Sunny, is that right?
That is just a nickname that Sam and I came up with.
Okay.
But I'd prefer if we just call him Aetsonis.
Yeah, I feel like his mom is allowed to call him Sunny, but no one else.
like just his mom. No one else knows about that. If anyone else calls him that, like, oh hey, Sunny, he'll deck them.
Nice.
To be fair, so Arnace and Sunny had met each other in the previous mini arc.
They're not gonna call him that. They don't know his name.
They would not. Yeah. Second of all, they did not exchange names once.
Also,
either of them.
I have this feeling that Arnace doesn't care.
No, absolutely.
Yeah,
not.
I wonder if Arnace even remembers. I might make you roll for that.
That's fine.
So, yeah, anything else we should know about Aetsonis?
He's anger.
A good angry boy. I love him.
He's an angry boy, and I don't know how well I'm going to be able to get that across.
I love angry boys. If anyone listening to this knows about me, they know I love angry boys.
Send Sam angry boys. Oh, shit.
Only the fictional ones, though, not the real ones.
Now, hang on. I can be looked at on Twitter at Kilbozo, Kilbozo.
Anything else from Zoe, or should we hop to Ted?
Be nice to me. I'm very fragile.
Yoroshiku.
Yoroshiku onegaishimasu.
All right. Hey. Ted.
Hi, I'm Ted. I will be playing the human warlock Mona. So I will be playing. So I should say my pronouns are he, him. I will be playing a cis woman. I'm not going to try and do anything with my voice because that would be not great. I am. Yeah, I don't know. I write comics. I'm a huge nerd, like literally everybody else involved in this production.
Do you want to give us a Twitter or anything?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so Twitter, my Twitter and Tumblr and a lot of other things are all the same thing, which is Tedley Anderson, TEDLYANDERSON. That's my handle. Don't wear it out.
No, wear it out on your keyboard because that means Ted's getting traffic.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, break
Love
that
it.
T key. But yeah, so I'm Ted. That's my deal. That's my shtick.
And
Hi,
is there anything you'd like to tell us about Mona besides that she is a human warlock?
Not just yet. Like I said, I'm the new character sort of in the bunch. Arnace and Aetsonis have been together before. I'm totally new. This is a totally new character. It is not a halfling paladin named Molehill Mudbutton. Anyway, yeah, treat me nice. I'm also fragile.
Oh. Okay,
Can I just get out of the way?
I can't wait to kill all your characters.
Yay!
It was nice having this podcast with you. I'm taking my child Arnace and leaving.
One of the other names you can.
This is the spider signing off.
One of the other names we considered for the podcast or the chat or something else was Uncle Sam's Old Timey Family Function.
I still liked Four Non-Bards.
Four Non-Bards was great.
That's
I still
kind
vote
of an
for
obscure cut, honestly.
Yeah,
I still don't get the reference. I still have no idea what that reference is.
There's a band. It's a band called Four Non-Blondes.
I don't think I listened to it.
You know the song.
You also didn't read the chat.
Yes, Four Non-Blondes.
Oh my god!
There you go, dingus.
Amazing.
And now you know.
All right, now I get the reference. We did consider that name.
Can I get out of the way that we're all nervous?
Yeah. I think it shows. but we'll be
Doug,
fine.
I don't know what you're talking about. I stress after.
You stressed all during MagFest, my dude.
I got all stressed out during MagFest. I don't have any left.
Well, again, this is a recording. We will be editing, and if we want to go back and change anything, like, we can cut it out and flip it and reverse it.
Yeah.
Can I do things in a much smoother voice? Hey, this is Ted Lee Anderson. Coming at
If you can keep that up for an entire podcast, go for it.
Oh, also,
But yeah, no.
I should have let everyone know I will be getting banned several times per session.
Yes.
It'll happen, just like naturally.
That checks out.
That's just how they talk to each other.
Yeah.
Ted is my friend, and I do cherish Ted's friendship dearly. I cherish everyone here. I love I'm feeling the love in this children.
Are you?
I'm also a
We
meme
sure
loving
can't feel
fuck.
Jesus in here, damn.
I am a
Who's
meme
that?
loving
So?
fuck.
Who are you talking about? Who's that?
I said we sure can't feel Jesus in this Chili's.
Who's Jesus?
Yeah, who's that? I'm already just so wrapped up in this this tapestry that
You're too deep in the fiction.
Mhm.
Okay.
I don't know who a Jesus is,
So
but I don't think I like him.
So we're gonna start as an introduction. We are in a town called Port Lanier, which is, from the name, a port town. It's got some docks in it.
Is it linear?
No, it's not actually. It's spelled differently as well. For you guys, there's a map in the chat. For any listeners, there will be a map posted. Like, I'm gonna put this on YouTube, and if you're listening to this on iTunes, like, I'll have links to things in the video description. Whatever.
It's a very
Welcome
nice
to
map.
Port Lanier. Port Lanier, if you would like a real life comparison, is smaller than New York, but you know, it's still a big city. I am basing it on Baltimore, Maryland, because that is a good place of familiarity for me.
Uh-huh.
But if you've never,
Baltimore.
yes, if you've never been to Baltimore, just like, it's not the biggest city. There are definitely bigger, but it's still got a lot of stuff. It's definitely still city. But this is ye old fantasy city. I'm gonna do a slight bit of railroad narration just to get us all in the same place, because I know if I don't do this, then Yo will give me no end of trouble with Arnace.
I'm so sorry. My child is difficult.
So
I'm not sorry.
we are opening scene in a small apartment, which is the second floor above a cozy little general store in the market district of Port Lanier. Specifically, we're in like a common living room area. There's a table and there's several mismatched seats. Everyone in this room, there are 5 people in this room, are 3 players plus 2 NPCs, who we'll get to. There's not enough seats for everyone to have one, though. Our 2 NPCs, Ashes and Eclair, have done one of those little, like, no, I'll stand, no, you stand bits.
Arnace is literally standing at the end of the room right now. They do not care.
Anyway, the walls are bare, the floors are hardwood, and the one window you can see is a little drafty. This is one of the colder months we are taking place in. I wouldn't say that there's snow out. This is a port town, so it doesn't get like a whole lot of snow, but it's cold weather. So your 3 characters have been summoned here through various means. We can retcon how they met, how they got summoned, if they were like spoken to specifically and promised money for this job or what, but
I was promised
to
money.
this place and presented with a mission. Now, a little bit of character narration, which I believe I've cleared with each of you. Arnace, our dear sweet moon elf, Arnace has been drifting from job to job up until now. They've been away from their home for about a year now, and when they first left their home, everything seemed totally clear-cut. They had this simple and straightforward goal, but it's been a year and this goal is still just as far away from them as it's always been. So they feel lost, they feel directionless, they feel restless. And this job is just going to be the most recent in a series of jobs that's just getting them enough money to float on by and not really helping them towards their goal. And Aetsonas, he left home a good bit longer than a year ago, has just been angering it up everywhere he goes. But lately he's been having these really weird dreams about this woman who looks sort of like his mom, who he hasn't seen in like, 8 years?
Mm-hmm.
So he's been having these weird dreams about a lady who looks kind of like her, but not quite. And this lady is speaking to Aetsonas about difficult trials ahead of him, and she's asking him for his aid in bringing her lost family back to her. And she has promised that she will aid him in his tasks ahead.
His taxes. She's gonna help him file his taxes.
I mean,
leaving
look,
that
I
one
wouldn't
for
turn
him
it down.
because
Everyone needs help
Look,
with their
you need all the
taxes.
help you can get when it comes to taxes.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
So she
Even weird dream ladies.
She promises Aitsonis that she will aid him in his tasks ahead if he will help her. Mona is miserable. She's unhappy. She's fucking broke.
Mm-hmm.
She's probably fucking hungry. Mona's been having a bad time.
So just to clarify, can I assume that we have 3 very miserable people staring at this lovey-dovey couple refuse to take a seat while the other one is still standing? And they're just kind of like, oh, would you get on with it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Actually, that's perfect. I would love to know if your characters are doing anything before Eclair and Ashes get to the fucking point.
Arnace
I'm-
is just staring at them. Like,
Yo took mine.
look, Arnace is just sort of like, I don't know, they're just like, if you could, like, stare a hole through something, Arnace would be staring a hole through these 2 idiots.
They got that 1,000-yard stare.
Uh-huh.
I am going to eventually say, okay, so how much are we getting paid in advance? And we are getting paid in advance, right?
So Ashes looks, and for the record, Ashes, little tiefling, red skin, red hair, freckles, and a nervous twitchy tail. She's gonna look at Eclair, who's an elf, who's a little shorter, and Ashes looks a little nervous, and she's like doing that little fiddle with her fingers bit. And so, in this way, Eclair's able to get her to sit, and we can take care of that.
Aitsonis is like sitting with his arms crossed, and he's just like drumming his fingers on one of his arms. Just
Yes. So Eclair looks at Mona and she says, "You will be paid. We'll discuss that once we know if you can." Would you like some water or some tea, actually?
Yeah, okay, why not? Okay, fine. Just yes, water. Okay, fine, thanks.
All right. So that is Mona. Does anyone else take her up on that?
No.
Aitsonis shrugs. Yeah, sure, I'll take some tea.
Okay. Eclair quickly goes into another room, comes back, water, tea, boom.
I actually have a question for you. So we're in a shop right now, right?
We're on the second floor.
Oh,
So the
okay.
shop is the first floor, and this is one of the apartments above it.
Okay, so we're not interrupting someone's business. Or
No.
anything. Okay.
No.
And they know that we're here. We haven't snuck into it.
Yeah, this is where Eclair and Ashes live.
Oh, okay. What do they sell?
What are you
You haven't
buying?
thought of it.
Oh God.
I'm actually they don't own the store below. They just rent the apartment above.
Okay. All right. Cool. Thank you.
The store below is a cozy little general store, so various things.
Okay. Good to know.
You know, generals.
I did have that written.
You gotta buy some
okay.
generals. Yeah.
So
I'm not
Eclair
drinking the
comes
water.
back with water for Mona, tea for Aitsonis, and also a water for Ashes. She has something else. She sets several flyers out on the table in front of you, and she says, "This is the job that we need some hired muscle, if you will. We need your help with finding some missing people." Does anyone look at the flyers that she set on the table?
Yeah, I take one.
I pick one up and I
Arnace
kind
is
of like,
still
yes,
standing by the wall.
yeah, I saw this on the wall of is it Vladimir? No, Dimitri's.
Oh, so from that, I'm going to say that Mona has picked up a missing persons flyer for a young tiefling man named Iago. He is a late teens, specifically 17, but it's not. You won't be tested on that. And I'm gonna roll a d6 to see which one Aitsonis got. There's 6 flyers, which makes this easy on me.
It's like you planned it or something.
I've planned so much.
Yeah, someone is gonna have to hand one to Arnace though because they have not moved from the wall.
Of course I did that. God damn this dice. Okay, so Aitsonis has picked one up for the human Alex, and Aitsonis's has something that the one that Mona picked up does not have. Aitsonis's has a reward offered listed on it. The one for Iago does not offer a reward.
I don't even know why I picked this up. There's no reward offer on it.
Does she put it down and pick up a different one?
Can I look over at Aitsonis's and say, oh wait, shit, that has money on it? Okay, yeah, please, yes, continue.
He kind of angles it at her.
Nice.
And Eclair picks one up and just sort of gestures it at Arnace.
Arnace goes and takes it.
Okay. We will say that Arnace has picked up, Arnace has been handed the one for Vola, who is a half-orc woman. You will not need to, well, actually you will need to remember some of these names.
Paper.
Alright, time to Vola half-orc lady. Okay.
I mean, I will assume that if you guys say that you're taking the flyers with you, you can do that. Like, I'll text you or chat you, whatever you've taken. But so the flyers, upon examination, all 6 of them are for different missing people, late teens or early adults, men and women, various humanoids. There's tieflings, humans, a half-orc, and a gnome in the pile. And so Eclair, after you guys have had a chance to look at them, she says, all of these people have gone missing in the past week, and we want you to find them.
Okay, cool. What's the reward?
I just pass her the flyer I have.
Yeah. Well, does it say the amount on it? Like, I'm just...
Yeah, they say amounts. This is one thing that I did not necessarily determine on them yet, but, like, we can assume...
Is it lots or less than lots?
It's really descriptive.
There is a variation, actually. Like, there are 2 of them that are, like, decent. There's one of them that's just, like, small, but, like, still a reward. And then 3 of the flyers do not say anything about a reward.
Is that divided racially?
Yes, it is, in fact. The 2 tiefling flyers say no rewards, and neither does the half-orc one.
Okay.
So Eclair is going to indicate one of the flyers with the rewards on it, and she's going to say, we'd like to offer you guys the majority of the rewards, 90% to split between the 3 of you, so that's an even 30% each. We'll take 10% of it as just funding for doing this, but also for the ones that don't have rewards, we will pay you from our own personal, an equivalent to average the other 3.
Wait, so you're not the ones who posted these rewards?
No, we're not.
Oh, so why are you interested? And can I do sense motive on this? Or equivalent?
Is that a spell
I
you
guess
have?
that'd be an insight check.
Yeah, you want to do an insight check?
Yes.
Go for it.
14. Yeah.
All right. So, I mean, there's no deceit happening. Like, they've been honest with you. They're not lying about paying you either. Like, it's pretty clear, as far as you can tell, they are being totally upfront that they want these people found and they're willing to shell out money for it.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask, why would you pay for the tiefling and the half-orc?
So Eclair and Ashes exchange a look, and Ashes is gonna ask, do you want the short version or the long version?
I'll look at the other 2.
Short.
So Mona has said short. Does Arnace say anything?
Arnace doesn't say anything.
Long version.
Oh, I was just talking about the elf over there. I actually am like the long version, but elf's not
Long
that
version, please.
Okay. So Ashes nods, and she takes a sip of her water, and she, like, folds her hands on the table. And she says, a few months ago, well, you know this, there was someone who was they were kidnapping tieflings and sacrificing them to hell to gain power.
Dear listeners, this was the subject of our mini arc. Arnace and Sonos were both there, along with Molehill, Mudbottom,
and 3 and
Okay.
3 other.
You've just insulted
the Mudbutton
infinite
clan.
forebears. You've insulted the clan. Pay for your
Mudbottom.
crimes.
Yeah, I got it.
So Ashes is explaining this mostly for Mona's benefit, because the other 2 know. And she says, the woman behind that, Mara, she was captured and imprisoned, but she escaped. The bars of her cell were melted through, and the guards posted weren't killed, but we kind of think that's just because they were knocked out and she thought she'd killed them. And from your previous insight, you can also tell that Ashes is, like, really scared about this because she's, a tiefling, one of the people who was being, like, kidnapped and killed for power. So
Okay.
Ashes looks really like nervous, and Eclair actually is gonna do that like gentle shoulder touch. And Eclair's gonna cut in and she's gonna say, even though this new rash of disappearances includes other humanoids, we're still worried that Mara's up to her old tricks.
So you think that all 6 of these people might be taken by this Mara, but you don't actually know.
No, but
I'm
that's
just-
part of what we want you to figure out.
Okay, cool.
And
So,
oh, sorry, go ahead, actually.
well, I'm just, I'd prefer to get the ones with the money out of the way, just because, rent's expensive in the big city. I could use something to cover the expenses.
Eclair nods and she says, that's why we're offering you a reward for the other ones that we'll pay personally.
Oh, of course, sure, yes.
Why would she care about the ones that aren't tieflings? Arnace says from the corner of the room.
Oh, hey, it talks.
Oh, why would Mara care?
Yeah.
Ashes shrugs. She says, like, I don't know, but that's the only lead we have right now. The town guards haven't been much help, because in this town, people who are found guilty of killing tieflings usually don't have to serve a sentence worse than someone found guilty of killing your dog. So even though evidence was heavily in our favor that Mara would be found guilty, I wasn't really optimistic about her odds for being punished at all.
Aetsonis heaves a heavy sigh and puts down his tea. Do you have any leads?
So Ashes like sort of gives another shrug and she's like,
Stinky boy
like I
alert.
said, the local guards aren't gonna help, but you could maybe see the people who posted the flyers, and if you look at the flyers do have like a little note about who to contact for like various rewards or whatever. And Eclair is gonna add
This is me as a player asking, were they all posted by the same person? Were they posted by
No.
different people?
they
Were the
posted
two
by
tieflings posted by the same person?
No.
Okay.
And Eclair's gonna cut in and she's gonna be like, Mona, you mentioned that you'd seen one of these at Dimitri's, which the local taverns might have some better chances for gathering information on the missing people or Mara's possible location. And we will support you however we can.
Really? Okay. Business expenses. It's good to know.
Eclair regrets saying that.
I cast Detect Magic. It's a cantrip.
Yeah, that's not a cantrip.
No, well, okay, I'm sorry. It is for me. I've got the Warlock Eldritch Invocation. I can cast it at will.
Oh, it's not a cantrip, but it is a
It's a cantrip in air quotes.
But I can't. But I can't do it. I have to do it openly. Okay, well, never mind then. I'm not going to tip my hand that much.
Yeah, you can cast Detect Magic at will with your Eldritch Sight, but
It's kind of obvious that I'm doing it.
yeah, I assume
Detective Magicules.
it doesn't take a spell slot, is what that Eldritch Invocation.
How often
does.
can you do that?
I'm checking because a lot of them are like once per long rest.
I think it's just any time. As far as I remember from the PSP.
That is the biggest bullshit, and I love it.
No, Eldritch Invocations are like literally the best part of Warlocks, because like you get boned on your spell slots, but like a lot of the Eldritch Invocations make up for it a lot.
Warlocks are bullshit.
There's also this thing called Eldritch Blast. I don't know if you've heard about it.
Do use Eldritch Blast. Holy shit.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can cast Detect
lasers.
Magic until the cows come home. That's
yeah, but I'd have to do it like openly, and I'm not really going to do that. I just was.
Well, let me look at the components.
It said verbal somatic, so.
Oh, so yeah, so like if you wanted, you could try to roll a stealth check.
Versus like all of us perception.
Yeah, shit, I'll do that. Give me a sec.
You guys can roll perception if you want to notice Mona trying
Incredible.
to cast a spell. Oh,
You
Mona
don't
got
really
a crit
need to.
fail. So Mona tries to like make a discreet motion to do the somatic, which is gesturing, to do the somatic portion of her spell, and she knocks her
tea
cup,
over.
her water, she just knocks it over, and the words of the incantation, which she was trying to whisper, in being startled by knocking her water over, she like shouts them.
Magic! Fuck you, Lise!
Arnaise eyes you suspiciously.
Eclair is looking at you like, what the fuck? And Ashes is gonna say like, what?
Sorry.
Itzonas just glares.
I got a cold. Sorry.
And on Ashes and Eclair, there's no magical items. There's no magic being cast currently. Arnaise, any magic items?
I mean, I got my holy symbol, but that's it. I don't know if that counts.
I don't think
Yeah.
it does. 8 Sonus?
No magic whatsoever.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say that Mona gets a slight ding on the holy symbol, but that's it. And she's just like, oh, godly. But like,
Godly.
that's sort of
Smells
like if she
deliciously
walked into
godly.
a church and did this, or a temple, or any sort of like any god-touched place, that's about all she'd get. It's really faint, and the only reason she notices it right now is because there's literally nothing else.
Okay, fair. Cool enough.
And now she knows Arnaise's class.
Well, maybe. Could be a cleric.
Well, I know you have a holy symbol. That doesn't tell me anything.
Yeah,
That's true.
Could just be really religious.
All she knows is that you're religious in some way.
Man, I don't go to church. I ain't been to churches in years.
What's a church?
Basically.
Okay. So yeah, what do you guys do? Do you ask them questions? Do you take your leave? What do you do?
Do you want us to search as a team? Because like it might be quicker if all three of us just went, one for each of us.
I want you guys to discuss that in character.
Itzonas looks to Arnaise and says, well, we could do what I ended up doing last time, which is act as bait, get caught.
Ooh, bait. Okay. All right, I'm in. Wait, I mean, just to be clear, the bait is you, right?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. All right, I'm in. That's cool. So I don't know. What do we got here? Couple tieflings, human, necro, gnome. I don't know.
She might recognize you.
I'm sorry. Who? Me? What?
No.
I mean,
Oh.
Mara thinks nothing of tieflings, so she's... Oh, you know, all those demons look the same.
Yeah.
She's probably not going to differentiate.
She might think differently from one of the ones who helped strike her.
Wait, you guys are the ones that entered the fighting ring?
Well,
Sorry, I don't remember if you actually said that. I'm just being.
well, this one over here did the job.
Arnaise
Oh.
shrugs.
Okay. All right. Cool. We may also want to check out the jail just in case. I don't know. You never know what you might find back there. And I mean, the city guards, they don't say anything, but that doesn't mean they don't know anything.
Well, they might be more willing to talk to you two, but I think I should hang back for that one.
Yeah, I get you.
Well, I'm sure if we ask too many questions, we'll get into trouble anyhow.
Yeah.
So, may as well start investigating.
Yeah. So, short stack, what do you think? I'm talking to Arnaise.
Arnaise just stares.
I'm gonna say that Eclair stifles a little giggle, because I'm pretty sure she's not too much taller than Arnaise, because elves.
I'm 6 feet, by the way.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
like
Mona's a tall lady.
Arnaise is very small.
I'm actually 6 feet in
What?
real life, too. Thank you very much.
Sorry, how tall is 8 Sonus again?
6'1".
Oh,
Nice.
I'm not sure if that's including or plus his horns. I don't know that yet.
I'm gonna say it's not including his horns.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, okay. So actually Eclair is taller than Eclair is my height, because
You're all giants.
Eclair is 5'8". So yeah, she giggles at the short stack comment.
Arnaise just kind of glares at you.
Arnaise is what, 4'9"?
4'7".
Oh, okay.
They're
Wowza.
so
I love them. I love them.
Look, they're still growing.
I don't think that's true. Arnaise is how old?
Still a child by elf standards.
Oh, what, like 40?
No, like,
80?
Yeah, like 80.
A baby.
Yeah,
A wee
Arnaise
baby.
is a bab.
Oh, Arnaise is younger than Eclair, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, if we don't have any leads, and they're all about the same, I mean, do we got any ideas? We can check with who's listed on these things. Where they have contact information. I'm sure this is old-timey things. I'm not saying contact information. That sounds way too 20th.
Yeah, like the people who posted them are listed.
Contact so and so at the place.
We'll start with the ones that I know a little more definitely. Iago, like as Mona said, Iago's was found in one of the taverns, Dimitri's, and the person who posted it, it does actually say like contact so and so at Dimitri's.
All right.
It doesn't say so and so. It has a name.
SOENSO.
No. All right. I'm gonna have to actually name. I need
So-and-so.
to name another NPC.
So and so.
I'm only a little sorry.
It's an old Elvish name.
No, I don't like it.
Ted, I think we're bad influences on each other.
Oh, good.
So Iago's flyer was posted by it says contact heaven at Dimitri's.
In character, oh my god, that's a tiefling name.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, good catch. Iago as a tiefling. A lot of times tieflings are named after things like virtues. Iago himself is not, but you'll notice that the other tiefling in the pile, her name is Reverend. So things like that. Tieflings often take names like that to sort of fight against that sort of infernal heritage and bias that people have.
Who posted that one?
Reverences?
Yeah.
Let me see where my notes are on her, because I had notes, they're just in a different...
Oh, Sam.
I'll
Prepared.
I'll get better at this, but yeah, I had,
Have all your notes in multiple places.
there.
That's why I made a spreadsheet.
Yep. Reverences, says to contact Sorrow at Dimitri's.
Wow.
Oh no.
Great. Was she named Sorrow before this, or did she rename herself Sorrow?
No,
once
this was her name before.
Okay.
This was her name before.
Or,
And it is not necessarily a mother. This one doesn't say who it is.
okay.
Just
Alright.
that their name is Sorrow.
Alright. Okay, great.
I'm just imagining the goofs that you walk up into Dimitri's, put your elbow in the bar and say, "Hey bartender, I'm looking for Sorrow." And the bartender is just like, "Well, you've come to the right place, buckaroo."
That's all we serve.
Yeah, does it say where to contact Sorrow?
Just says at Dimitri's.
Okay, so both of those are at Dimitri's.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, well, that's a start. I mean, I know the tieflings don't exactly like to open up. Am I right? I slap it's on the shoulder.
He just takes it.
Ow, man! Wow, do you have like bones there? Ow.
I love this.
He just gives her a look.
Oh, right, bones. Yeah. Listen. Why? I mean, it might be helpful. You might be able to talk to them. I mean, and I don't know if you're gonna want to have the non-horns talk to them. And we can also check around the bar, see what's going on. And
He squints when she says non-horns. Like, is that even a thing?
look, I don't know. I'm not from around here. All right, let's just check out Dimitri's. Give it a start.
Ashes mutters under her breath, "I'm not from around here either, but I've never..."
Alright, so Arnaise takes the 2 flyers for the tieflings and starts walking out the door.
Actually, wait. Can I do it? This is just a quick check. I want to see. Are there any other people for whom the contact is at Dimitri's?
I mean, they are not. However, I'm just double checking one of them. No, none of the other ones say contact at Dimitri's. The other ones tend to say like it really looks like the other ones were posted by typically family members. So it's like contact so and so in like this residential ward.
All right. If we need to get in touch with you two, do we just what do we do? Come here? We got a letterbox somewhere? I mean, I'm assuming letterboxes are kind of a thing.
Arnaise is literally out the door now with those 2 flyers.
Oh my gosh, give them a moment.
I kind of nod to Eclair and Ashes and follow Arnaise out the door.
And to Mona, Eclair's gonna say, "Just give us a knock, or if we're out, typically the store owner downstairs will know, and you can leave a message with them."
All right, cool. We'll be back eventually with people, probably, or most of them. Cool. Thanks.
Eclair looks really worried.
Arnaise is gone.
Out of character, I love Mona.
Yeah, same.
She's
She's
keeping
great.
that conversation going.
I'm trying. I mean, she needs money. She's willing to do a lot. Not.
I believe in
everything,
her.
I'm so sorry that she has to put up with Arnaise.
and
I'm
ate
sorry
Sonus.
too. I'm gonna as a DM, I'm gonna tell the other two players to not let Arnace just wander off as much, like, because it'll make our lives easier. And you, please at least try to be a team player.
Look, they will.
Next time I'm grabbing them.
Yes.
All right, I'm actually in that case. I'm actually going to run out and try and grab Arnace like on the street or something. Like, hey, yo, short stuff. Listen, we gotta have like a plan on this. We gotta have some kind of idea what we're doing, vaguely, basically, a little. So, hey, let's work together for the moment. All right, cool.
Fine, here's our plan. We go into the bar. We ask the person at the barkeep, and then we get information, and we go from there.
Okay.
And then Arnace, continues again. Sorry, Arnace is terrible.
You're not-
Sonus looks back at Mona, shrugs, and keeps walking.
So I'm gonna ask 2 questions. Did anyone grab the other 4 flyers?
Arnace did not.
Can I say that I did and just like stuffed them in my bag? Or pouch,
Yeah,
whatever?
yeah. I'm gonna let you say that because I want you to have them.
Yeah.
And my second question: does Arnace know where Dimitri's is?
So you established that this was the town that the arena thing
Same
took
town.
place in.
But of the 3 taverns that I have generated for you, Dimitri's is the cheapest and nastiest.
Mhm.
Would Arnace have even given it a passing look?
Probably
as they went
not.
by?
No.
So, yeah.
Arnace
So
is just
where are they walking?
So, do you know where you're going, there, guy? Because Demetrius is in that.
You're not
Stops
gonna
and
admit it.
realizes that they don't.
Because Demetrius is in that direction.
Yeah, and I am going to say that Dimitri's is absolutely the kind of place that Mona just she knows if she goes into a new town, she just knows instinctively where the seediest bar is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a character trait. That's like a listed freaking character trait. Is Mona absolutely has bar sense, CD bar sense.
So the 3 bars that you gave us, I don't remember the names of them.
They are
scrolling up.
Dimitri's is the cheapest, nastiest one.
Mhm.
Time to Wine is the
Oh,
sort of
God.
middle of the road
Now
one.
here's the problem. For the middle of the road one, but they would not step foot in that building. They would. So in that case, actually, they may have decided to go for Dimitri's just so they wouldn't have to go in the other one.
Well, there are other taverns, but
Do they hate puns that much?
the more expensive tavern is called the Lustrous Chalice.
Okay, no, they would not have gone in that one either. Alright. So they either stayed in Dimitri's during their short visit, or they stayed somewhere that you did not mention.
Yeah, I mean, and there can be inns without pubs attached.
Yeah, they probably did that then. So I'm looking at the map here. Whereabouts would those 3 be located?
So all 3 of those are going to be in the market district, so they're pretty close to where you guys came out.
Okay, but they're not close to each other.
Right, they're a little bit spaced off. I'm going to say that for geographic.
Yes.
Okay,
Geographic.
For geographic purposes, Dimitri's is northeast, Time to Wine is southeast, and the Lustrous Chalice is northwest.
Okay.
But, it does not matter. We're not. I might even forget those later. That doesn't matter so much. Would you guys like to know what the market district looks like?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's give it a little look around.
Looks like a big square on the map.
So you come out next to this general store, and the market. You are looking now at a wide plaza. There's a fountain in the center of the plaza. The water is off right now, but you can see that there are spouts that are incorporated into these really, actually pretty nice statues of Pegasi and unicorns and angels. So unfortunately the fountain is off right now, but it's still a pretty nice stone structure regardless. And all around you, there's storefronts for shops, restaurants, you name it, we've got it. And I'm gonna say that you guys have been in this town at least enough to know that some more specialized handmade products you would find more in the Craftsman Guild area of town. Although in some cases, guild members might set up their own storefronts in those neighborhoods. Or the market would have people who traded from the Craftsman's Guilds to have those goods in the market. The market gets the most traffic, so it's easier for people to just sell their products to market stores. And vendors can also get like permits to set up temporary stalls, tents, portable booths. So for seasonal items and foods, there's definitely people with like hot apple cider and other hot drinks.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is there like a time of day that's like, you know, like how those farmers markets pop up in the neighborhood, like on Sunday afternoons or something like that?
Yes.
Is there something like that happening?
Yeah, typically like any portable stalls or booths or whatever are sunrise to sundown. And then if places are open longer than those hours, like it's really only the buildings that are open longer than those hours, and you'll basically tell by who has a light on.
Okay.
So it's daylight. It's daytime right now.
Yes, it is daytime right now. I'm gonna say that it is like early afternoon right now.
Yeah, sunlight.
And one other thing is that some of the storefronts have like I wrote billboards, but I feel like that's not the right word, but like bulletin boards or whatever. People can tack various advertisements or flyers up.
Cork boards and yeah.
Yes. So that is the market. Mona knows where Dimitri's is. You guys can roll to see if you know where the other ones are, or you can ask.
Yeah, I'll roll.
This is more just for me.
I rolled a flat 2, so I don't know shit.
This is more just for me. We established that there was a church of some kind during the mini arc. What kind of, do you know what god that was? Did you not decide?
We did establish that?
Yeah. Cause
Yeah.
that's where we, that's
You established
where
what god it was, I'm pretty sure.
we took
Oh,
Mara there.
So yeah, that is so Molehill Mudbottom's god was the god Torm.
I'm just saying. Yeah, it was the god Torm.
Okay, yeah, it was the god.
Okay. Is that the only
Torbjorn, right?
town? Are there other?
No,
churches?
there's definitely other churches.
Okay, all right. And are they sort of spread out throughout the city? Or?
Yeah, they're definitely spread out.
Okay, cool.
They're gonna be mostly in the residential districts.
Mm-hmm.
But there's definitely a couple that have made it into the market. Probably the bigger ones. There's definitely one to the elven goddess Titania in the market.
Okay. Another question: where was the arena?
That's a good question.
Yeah, what's happened to the arena now? It's like closed down.
So I'm gonna say that building, the building where Mara was up to her seedy operations previously, is now under renovation. Someone else bought it, and they're gonna be doing stuff with it.
Okay, so unimportant to the story.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
Where roughly was it though?
Let me look at the map
so that I can be like, well, I guess Arnaeus had passing familiarity with this place. Because I don't think they were in town long, but they would have, seen some of it.
All right, I'm gonna say it was sort of on the western side of the market, close to the dock.
Okay, all right, cool.
Like
cool.
So, really, really far west, like against the surrounding wall, sort of thing.
Okay, cool. All right, that is all my questions for now. I think.
Okay.
Oh, I actually have one more question.
Tell me your question.
This teeny tiny house very far away from the rest of town on the map. Who lives there?
The one on the, like, peninsula?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be, like, a lighthouse or something?
Would it?
I'm gonna
I just
say
assumed it was like an outpost or something. Ooh, lighthouse.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's like a lighthouse outpost kind of thing.
All right, it's very cute, and I want to go there. Okay.
We should go there eventually, just because there's usually a secret at the top. But yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Or the basement.
I'll
There's
have to plan
always-
that.
Yeah, no.
There's always a magic circle in the basement.
Well,
Hey,
and look, if there's a waterfall, there's always something behind the waterfall. Come on.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that this town map was generated randomly. Really cool. It's on like itch. I'll put the link up.
In the description.
Yeah,
Amazing.
in the video
Check the
description.
description, dear
or in
listeners.
in the audio description, whatever.
Hey guys,
The link will be up because I want to give a shout out to the really cool random town generator that helped me out a bit. But because this was randomly generated, I don't have plans for every single goddamn building on it.
What? Yeah, no, I figured you didn't. Oh god, where did my dice pay? Okay, I found it. All right, we're good. Okay, that's all my questions. I guess Mona's leading to the nature map.
One other quick question, just sort of out of character. Where's the jail, like, relatively speaking?
Mm.
Well, it would probably be, like, in the castle, I guess? Or?
Yeah, basically, that's
We're near it.
like the guards have their main barracks by the Lord's castle in the town. And that's also like where things like jail would be located.
Okay, cool. Might be worth checking out. You never know. I say
No!
Jack.
You're not
No!
Mole right now, though.
What?
Hi, Mole's ghost.
I wasn't.
We pass by the church and wave at Mole.
If he's still there.
He waves enthusiastically back, but you can't see him because he's so short, so he's behind the windowsill.
Bless those halflings.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, anyway. So I guess...
are you going to Dimitri's?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright.
I guess Mona has taken the lead now.
Okay, Dimitri's is the nastiest of all the available taverns. I apologize to any listener named Dimitri. I'm so sorry. Outside, like, it's, not terribly well kept. There's a guy who looks like he's gonna be sick outside. It's mid-afternoon. He's gonna be sick.
Okay, so hey, before we actually like go in, and actually maybe I say this on the way, but so just kind of looking at you guys, what's your, you said you might thought about acting as bait, which is a plan I'm 100% down for.
Mhm.
Just out of character question, does Arnace visibly carry a weapon?
Yes.
Okay. I noticed.
So does Azonis.
Oh, you do? Okay. You've both got some pretty nice sharp things associated with your persons. You're okay in a confrontation kind of thing. I'm just checking,
Artis just stares at you like your head came off, grew legs, and started dancing on the street.
That's gonna get real.
Sonny says, "Yeah, I've been in some fights."
Okay, good. That's great. I'm just checking because, Dimitri's is not the nicest place. It's actually the other direction of that. It's the least nice.
Color me shocked.
So we should just be... Yeah, okay. All right. Just wanted to check.
I like Mona.
I'm gonna head inside.
Mona's
Alright.
really good.
I love her.
Arnace follows. Yeah.
Oh, did you guys tell each other your names?
No. And I want to keep it that way for as long as possible because it's funny to me.
Oh, also, hey, so short...
He's gonna.
So Bean Sprout, what's your name? I'm pointing at Arnace, like Arnace is the...
We know. Yo is just easy last name.
I love all of these these monikers.
Arnace glares. At you.
I mean, did I get it? Is it Bean Sprout? Am I right? All right, cool, great, thanks. Good to meet you,
Arnace.
Arnace. All right, excellent. All right, good to know. Just wanted to clarify. What about big guy over here?
Azonis.
It's Onus. All right, is
Your name?
that Orcish? No,
It's
I'm actually saying it. Oh, it's
it's
Tieflingish.
tiefling, yes.
But actually,
Which is infernal is the language that...
oh, okay. I wasn't sure. Anyway, all right. I'm Mona. In case we get separated and have to call each other by name, I don't know.
It's an experience, Mona. He holds out his hand to
What
shake.
Oh, I love this!
Great. Right. Okay. I shake it. That's excellent. Good to know. Thank you. All right. Let's head inside. Why not?
Alright, you have entered Dimitri's.
Finally.
This is Zoe. Thanks for listening to Natural 4. The song used for our intro and outro is Piscoid by Andy G. Cohen, whose work can be found at freemusicarchive.org. This song is used under a Creative Commons Attribution International license. In this episode, we also used Teller of the Tales and Fiddles McGinty, both by Kevin MacLeod, whose work can be found at incompetech.com. These songs are also used under the Creative Commons Attribution license. If you liked our podcast, please chat about it to your friends or tweet us at Nat4Podcast. We'll see you in 2 weeks.